I thought I was tired. I thought I was stressed. I thought I needed more sleep. I thought I was just getting older. Turns out, I was ignoring MS. If you've ever brushed something off and later realized it was bigger than you thought, this video is for you. These are 5 early MS symptoms people ignore, including me. I'll show you how to spot them, what to do next, and why we ignore them. Ready? Which one have you brushed off? Ah, yes. The universal adult diagnosis. You're just tired. MS fatigue isn't normal tired. It's neurological, a system-level energy crash, not a late-night Netflix consequence. It doesn't melt after a nap. It can slam you mid-morning, mid-task, like walking into an invisible wall. I rationalized it. Busy season, bad sleep, coffee will fix it. Every excuse except the right one. If caffeine fixed it, it wasn't MS fatigue. This isn't about willpower. It's the brain and immune system miscommunicating, draining the battery at 11 a.m. Clues: it's out of proportion to your day, not fixed by rest, and repeatable your body's weird pattern, not random. If this sounds like you, note it down. Patterns help doctors distinguish MS fatigue from life fatigue. When your leg goes numb and you think, I slept on it wrong, but you haven't moved in 3 hours. MS can cause pins and needles, numbness, or tingling, often one-sided, and it can linger longer than makes sense. You might notice odd patches lip, hand, foot, not the whole limb, and not just after pressure. Not every numb limb equals MS, but unusual duration and repeat patterns, worth noting. Comment if you ever blamed your mattress. Log, start time, body map, what you were doing, and how long it lasts. That body map helps clinicians a lot. If this is helping, tap subscribe and like. It keeps these videos reaching people who need them. New videos come out daily. Blurry vision, double vision, pain when moving an eye, not just screen fatigue. Optic neuritis means inflammation of the optic nerve. Colors can look washed out, motion can ache. I thought I needed new glasses. MS said, plot twist. Here's the quick self-check. Cover one eye, then the other. Is the blur or color loss worse on one side? Look at something red, a shirt, a sticker. Does it look faded on one eye only? Try a gentle side-to-side eye move. If that tug hurts, that's data, not drama. Red flags to note: pain with eye movement, color dullness, or a grayed-out center patch that lingers. Not every blur is MS. Dry eyes, migraines, and screens exist. But persistent, one-eye issues deserve attention. Write it down. Which eye when it started, any pain, and whether light makes it worse. If you wear contacts or glasses, note whether they help. If they don't, that's a clue. Call your clinician or an eye doctor sooner if vision drops suddenly. They can check reflexes and the nerve. Treatment helps most when it's not delayed. You're not overreacting, you're observing. Bottom line, vision weirdness that sticks around, especially in one eye, is worth a real check-in. When you walk into a room and forget why you're there, relatable. Is it adulthood? Is it stress? Or is your brain buffering? MS brain fog can feel like slow processing, word-finding glitches, or just not feeling sharp. Not all brain fog is MS. Sleep, anxiety, meds, hormones, all players. But persistent, unusual shifts matter. I kept losing simple words. I'd stall, laugh it off, and later realize it was a pattern, not just a rough week. Patterns are power. Bring them to your appointment. It turns foggy into useful data. Quick self-checks help. Note the time, task, sleep hours, and stress level when fog hits. Make thinking easier. 1-tab rule, a 25-minute timer, and short movement breaks between tasks. Call your clinician if fog is new, worsening, or disrupting work or safety. Patterns guide next steps. This is the big one. Symptoms fade, and we think, must have been nothing. MS can relapse and remit. The nervous system calms down, and you feel okay until next time. Just because it disappears doesn't mean it wasn't real. Weird vision for a week, then fine. Numb patches, then fine. Heavy legs, then fine. The pattern is the point. This is where delays happen, waiting for perfect timing or proof instead of documenting and checking in. You're not dramatic for noticing your body. You're responsible. Real life, stairs feel fine, then halfway up, your legs go heavy. You pause, steady, breathe, then you're okay again. Or you tip your chin to grab a charger and get a quick electric twinge down your back gone in a blink. Quick action checklist. Write the start time, what you were doing, a simple body map, duration, any triggers, and whether it affected safety or work. Rule of thumb. Call if it's new, getting worse, or impacting safety driving, stairs, balance, tools. Noticing isn't drama, it's responsibility. Future, you will thank, present you. Why do we still wave this off? In a minute, why the brain does that, and how to outsmart it. We don't want bad news. Brains avoid discomfort. So we rationalize, long week, new pillow, too much screen. Normalcy bias says, if life looks normal, it must be fine. Optimism bias whispers, it'll pass. It always does. Ambiguity effect, when causes are unclear, we stall. Cognitive dissonance kicks in, feeling off conflicts with, I'm fine. We Google until we find the answer we like. We compare to others. They're busier and okay, so I'm okay. We fear labels, costs, time, and what action might mean. Tiny barriers add up. No notebook handy, no portal login, no plan. Here's the reframe. Noticing isn't drama, it's data. Swap prove it's serious for collect the pattern. Action beats anxiety. Write start time, duration, body map, and possible triggers. Use one sentence. Something felt off when I minutes. Set a 30-second reminder after it fades. Or text a buddy to nudge you. Give yourself permission to check once, not obsess hourly. If a pattern repeats, that's a flag to call, not a verdict. You're not fragile, you're paying attention. Now, here's the part that actually helps. This video isn't here to scare you. It's here to shorten the delay between something feels off and let's check this out. Many symptoms overlap with other conditions. Don't self-diagnose. Talk to a medical professional. The earlier MS is treated, the better outcomes tend to be. And sometimes the bravest thing you can do is not ignore your body. What was your first symptom? The one you brushed off. Drop it below to help someone else spot theirs. New here? Subscribe for practical MS insights without the fear spiral.